Number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive. Hello, fellow androids and robots alike. How it be in the ether out there? Well, here we are. Another day in the grind. So I'll tell you what I am doing, but before I tell you, it is absolutely mandatory that you check the subscribe button. Check the like button. Leave a message, even if it's a poop emoji. It's welcomed. And smash the notification bell. Okay. So, the plans for colonization of a particular area, I won't mention what yet, are underway. So I have 2 constructions that I need to finish off before I embark all my resources to this endeavor. Now I beg you, if you are listening and you are my squadron, it is not necessary for you to join the endeavor. It is not mandatory. It is voluntary. If you do not want to do so, it is okay. We will be building towards a specific area, and after which colonization will probably flourish in that specific area. So, that is the case. But we will be staging. I'll actually be calling out a staging area so we can get all our resources in one place, all the fleet carriers and all that in one place. And we'll launch from there. What are we going to do? I am going to form a conveyor. What is a conveyor? Along the route that I and Corvus, the mad exploratory scientist, I and Corvus will choose. We will plot out our fleet carriers on this route, and we will go and unload the material one by one on the route. Now, if we have a good sizable amount of people, let's just say 10, we will be able to finish this route, or at least one construction of a T1 in no more than 10 minutes. I say about 6 or 7, but no more than 10 minutes. We can do probably about 6, I would say 6 to 8 of an hour, and in 2 hours maybe 12 to 16. Why is it necessary to go very fast and do this kind of conveyor? Because there are forces out there who are against us and doing this endeavor. They will have their talents and their eyes set on us, wanting to pounce and rip us to shreds. They will try to undermine our endeavor and kill our dream. So I call you, brave soul out there. Do you have a squadron? Do you have friends that will do anything to make you happy? This is the kind of squadron I have. These guys just, well, barring some crazy things, they want to make each other happy. So that's the kind of group I'm with, and I'm so proud to serve them. Yes, serve them, because all my resources are at your disposal. So if you're listening, that means my squadron carrier. That means my money. That means my fleet carriers. I am here to serve. And I want to make you guys happy. And I believe if I make you happy, it will make a better game for you and for me. And besides that, money isn't everything, right? So what am I doing right now? Well, I'm loading the fleet carrier for this 1T1 that I plan to finish tonight. There's another one that I have on another account that I need to load up and finish. That's a T2, but it might take a few days. So this account and that one will work together to complete that T2 after I finish with this. When it's all said and done and everything's finished, I am going to start loading a set amount of materials onto each fleet carrier and get them ready. And then meet in the designated area, the staging area, to get going. So every ship in my disposal will be towards this endeavor. I didn't expect that so early. Yesterday it crashed 3-4 times. Alright, Blackadder. That means it's not going to log in. Well, let me see. I doubt it. I think it'll be white. Ivory Cobra now. Watch this, boys. Blackadder to Ivory Cobra. Black to white. So here we are. I am in Discord. Oh, look, it actually worked. That's shocking. I'm in the boardroom. So if you feel like joining me, I am there waiting for people to come on. Now, I will also be going to Colonia probably tomorrow to form kind of a loop and get that set up so I can go back up there and do some exploration and good stuff. I've never been to Beagle's Point. I'd like to go there sometime in the near future, but probably not. And so I will be forming a kind of a loop, escape loop or something like that. I don't know what they call it. I'm not going to be on a clock. I'm not timing myself. I don't care how long it takes. I probably make the worst time because I can't seem to scoop up neutron star stuff. But I had a video and I actually engineered it, I think, as best as I could, right? Though it could have probably been better. I think my jump range is 83, which I don't mind. Right? I do have a smaller fuel tank, so that means I will be scooping more. But my fuel scoop is it's a 7A. So, yep, there you have it. There you have it. So, what's in the news? Well, Mechan is having a nervous breakdown because the Axe Initiative basically are shooting at each other. They're going through PTSD symptoms, and they're starting to see their comrades in arms as Thargoids because their ships have that scaly stuff all over them. So he is very nervous about the situation. When asked, he declined to comment as to what he's going to do about it, but he said that the pilots have been isolated and the ships have been restored to their original owners. In other news, The Wuss, former CEO of Frontier, has now retired. He is going to spend time with his family, which translates as I could not get another job, so I'm going to stay home and play video games. Maybe he can play Elite Dangerous and he can see what he fucked up in these last few years. 07 fellow brother from another mother. In other news, those gifts keep going out. Everybody's passing out those gifts, but the gifts to us are pretty old-fashioned. Nothing new. No skin jobs for our Panther Clipper, our beloved Panther Clipper, but I guess they want us to buy those things in the store. Now, if you haven't been following the game store this week, we got something every single day. Now, I haven't said anything because yesterday, yours truly had a little bit of a fever. And I was not feeling well, so I went to sleep at like 8 o'clock, which I never do. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, and I realized I need to get this initiative going. I felt good. I felt like I needed to do that. So, what do we get? We got a Python Mach 2 military sand, which is, yeah, not so cool. But we're supposed to get something every day this week. I don't know what happened. In any case. Yeah, so that's the gift now. It's a Python military. It's Python Mach 2 military sand skin. So I have not seen that skin before. So go get it. It's free. Go get it because it's free. In other news, Princess Aisling decided to cut her hair short and change her name to Karen. News at 11. We like to see that. Film at 11. All right. It's free, boy. Go get it. Go get it. It's free. Go get it. I'm a freeloader. My mama was a freeloader. My papa was a freeloader. My last name is Freeloader. Go get it. It's free, son. Yes. Hello, Jack. How are you? Another news. Every station in the galaxy has a particular set of people on it, one of which has a red suit and yellow shoes. Investigators have been sent out to find out what is this all about. No one has remarked, no one has actually said anything about it yet. But when approaching one of them, he used his fingers and pointed at me as though he was going to shoot me with a gun. FYI, this may be very, very bad in the near future. Could the Thargoids be coming back? In economic news, T-Mobile Galactic vows to overtake Verizon Galactic in the mobile phone wars. Quote, we will kill every single one of their customers so we can gain market share. So, that's probably why we've been having a lot of settlement raids and a lot of deaths. They just decided not to switch. That's a shame. Are you with T-Mobile Galactic? And if you're not, please tell me this. Please tell me the location so I may find you. Okie dokie. In other news, anchor Drakkster goes batshit crazy and kills everyone on board his fleet carrier. Azak. Tazak. I don't know. 07. Oh, yes. Madness. Weren't we supposed to get more? No, how many actual gifts were we supposed to get by today? I think it's the right amount. They couldn't give us a different color to the Python Mark II? Goodness. So here's the, let's see if I can show it. Game store, there it is. There's the actual hideous Python Mark II skin. I like this one. The Type 8 Convoy of chromatic red, that's awesome. And then the Corsair, that's cool. The Cobra Mark V planar forest looks like one of those hanging trees that you used to put in cars. Mandalay Griffin, contrast blue, that's a nice one. The rest is... oh, goodness. Anyway. It's free. Who cares? Just get it. Take it. Take it. Take it and be happy. You shall own nothing and be happy. Yes. So says the World Economic Forum. That philosophy has been adopted by Frontier. You shall own nothing and be happy. Let's see. Wow. I have 7 people. Nice. 9 views. Okay. So what's the plan? We're gonna empty out. I might not finish the last one, but I wanted to get that system because it's a very, very good system. And I want to finish that T2. So I'm gonna do these last 2. Fill up 6. Then I'm gonna start filling up all the fleet carriers. I'm a squadron carrier. Send it to our destination location. Okay, guys, if you are listening and you're in the squadron, please go and upgrade your outfits. I need that stuff off the fleet carrier to be gone. Otherwise, I have to sell it, and I don't want to sell it because I'd have to sell it to the bartender. No one's gonna buy it. No one's actually gonna use it. You know, everybody's getting a good amount of material, so upgrade your suits, upgrade your weapons. Operations is right around the corner. Right around the corner. So I'm going to put 2 T2s on that one. So I'll be about, on the squadron carrier, 2 of those on my carriers. 8. So that will be 10 locations we can build T1s on. So I'm gonna start loading as soon as possible, maybe before Christmas, maybe after. But first, a word from our sponsor. No, not really. We have no sponsors. Okay, so I'm gonna have a squadron meeting. Hopefully all of you can join. All those listening on the ether and beyond. I'd like to get together and kind of tell you the plan, and then work together as a team. All I need is 7 days of your attention. About 7 days. I mean, we could spread it out. We could do it here and there. But if we can do that, in about 7 days' time, if there's 10 of us or more, we can have a very, very good location. And it'll be all our own, which I will attempt to change to the Dragon's Lair. Which I think are cool, you know, because we have the cool dragon emblem on our ships, and then there's a place called the Dragon's Lair. That'll be really, really cool, right? I think so. So you don't have to come, you don't have to participate in anything, but I sure would like it if you come. At least you will know exactly what's going on, and if you decide in the near future that you do want to participate, you can do so. You don't have to get secondhand information. And besides, it's cool to be with a bunch of people at once, right? There is a loop, by the way, money-making loop. Mars put it up first. Grimolus put it up second. So if you check out those links, it's the two cities, settlements are right next to each other, and all you have to do is buy gold and silver from one and sell in the other. Okay, and you make like 46 million in 10 minutes. So it's a money-making loop. If you want to do it, it's you can check out Mars's stream. I don't want to do that, but I'm sure you will. And Grimolus also, he's also in our squadron. He actually streamed. I don't know if I put his info in the description, but that should be seen. He actually posted it yesterday, and I watched it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. 46 million. Woo! That's nice. Hopefully I can stay up tonight, so I'll be streaming for a while. And because I want to finish the T1 and then be ready for tomorrow. My ship will be ready. My ship is ready. I think it's ready. I think I'm ready to go. Right? And I love the chrome with the disco lights. I think it's cool. It reminds me of 1970s, you know. 1970s discos. Chrome and disco lights. Yes. I love, that would be something I want to do. Go out in the black, so with disco lights and chrome, so that pirates can see me and they come after me and shoot me down. So, you know, that's why I want to spend money on my Capspian. I want to put kill me all over my ship. Kill me. Disco lights with chrome. If the disco lights didn't do it, the chrome will. It will attract every pirate in the sector. They'll be on top of you like a pig on shit. Can you imagine? Can you hear them? Just listen. Hey, Lord. Yeah, Leroy, what's up? Hey, what's that in the distance? Is that a UFO? No, Leroy, you know they're no UFOs. It's only Thargoids, son. But look at that over there. It's all shiny, and it's got disco lights. Let's go closer. Let's see. Maybe we'll make some money. All right. Oh, look! It's a little brand new ship. It's got chrome and disco lights. Let's shoot it down and take the cargo. Sounds like a great idea, son. Yep. Can you see it? Can you hear it? That's exactly what would happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna boil you alive, Leroy Jenkins. That's right, old virgin. That's a battle cry when we go to war against Thargoids. Leroy Jenkins. Leroy and Floyd are my two favorite pirates. They're always getting themselves into trouble. But they love ships like the Caspian with disco lights and chrome. They just want to tear that ship to pieces. And take the cargo. Oh, wait. My Caspian has no cargo. Oh, no. How will Leroy and Floyd feed their family now? Yes, sirree, Bob. I'm almost done with the steel. I'm gonna need to do titanium. I did the aluminum. I did the liquid oxygen. Yes, sirree. This is my kind of gameplay, right? Now I was gonna do ground. I was gonna actually do some combat in space. I'll probably do that tomorrow if I can get back from Colonia in time. Do some power play. But the numbers don't lie. You guys love mining and colonization. Mr. GZ, Fashizzy, Manizzi, the Python Mark II military sand paint job. There it is. Isn't that lovely? I'm glad I didn't buy them. Well, there's a few goodies in there. You know, you got the T8 paint job, the Corsair paint job. The Mach 5 paint job makes it look like one of those 1970s hanging trees that you used to put in your car so it would make your car smell nice. I mean, it looks alright from this vantage point, but you know, actually best color in space is chrome. Reflects the black, so it would become like it would become invisible. It would become like a cloaking device. So come on down. I am in the boardroom waiting to hear from you. Keep me company. I don't know where my buddy is. He's probably still sleeping. I put new paint job on my Panther Clipper last night. That's nice. Well, I'm going to leave the Caspian I built in Colonia. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there because I want to come back and kind of do some exploration where no man has gone before. So, we'll see. We shall see. I need to do I guess I need to do some more engaging streaming of this game. Right? But I love colonization. I love ground settlement assaults and massacres, but I don't get to do those much. In any case, probably will taper down my streaming when we're doing this endeavor, at least for a couple of weeks. And then we will display, showcase at the team Dragon's Lair, wherever that may be. Mystery. Oh yeah. That is correct. You know, also, by the way, the store, Steam store, is having a sale on Elite Dangerous. I think you pick up both for $13. Ground wing missions? Try ground wing missions? Old version says, try ground wing missions. Not done many, but they are pretty fun. Have you done the new Christmas event? There are some pretty neat paint jobs, but there are two ships that probably we will not be flying anytime soon. Also, by the way, guys, don't forget, Steam Powered is actually Steam is selling Elite Dangerous again for $13 for ED and Odyssey combined. ED is 5 and Odyssey is 8. So go get it while it's hot. I was actually thinking of starting a 9th account to have the extra fleet carrier. But we have the squadron carrier, so that's actually good for 2 spots, 2 T1s. Why are we building T1s? Well, most of the stars that are going to be in that direction won't have planets on them. And colonization of those said planets, or places that do have planets, are unnecessary because we're going to a location. Now we can colonize after the fact. We can actually build stuff after the fact, but why? Why do so? And I do have 4 accounts that can actually buy Dodex. So if there is a system that is kick-ass, just poof, Dodex. 2 seconds it's built. So we'll get that done. And then we'll move on. Okay. So I think I need 15 more steel. And then titanium. 15 more steel will give me 6660. Which will be this. Okay. And I gotta work on titanium. Sorry, still using the old-fashioned method. I have like 3 pads on my desk. Take notes. So, how's colonization changed? It's changed dramatically because now you can focus on build. You can build refineries anywhere. So I don't know why people have a problem with the planets they're choosing for refineries. Because the number one thing you should build when you start this new system is a refinery. Number one thing. That's your bread and butter. In your refinery, you got copper, you got aluminum, you got liquefied oxygen, you've got steel, and you got titanium. On the ground, you got ceramic composites, CMM composites, and various other things that you need. But that's the thing. You got to build it fast. So it's orbit, ground, refineries. Orbit, some T2 or T3, and then you got yourself a ground and orbital refinery, and give you about 90% of all the materials you need. That's colonization, because from there you can tweak your system any way you want. Put I don't know, tourist spots, put industrial, put extraction, whatever. But without that refinery as initial, as your base, as your foundation, you're really gonna have a hard time building anything. So once you get that in, then you can do other things. Oh, I want to have a tourist spot. I want to build a pirate base. I want to build an ice station. You need materials. 90% of the materials are going to be on the refinery. So without that, you're going to have to go back and forth to another hub, or even the bubble. So that's my advice to you. Without that foundation, without that base, it's incredibly hard to build anything else. And then once that system is established, once you've established a foundation system, a base, a hub, once that's there, then you can branch out to other things. Oh, I want to do an Earth-like world this. Well, how are you going to do that without materials? You plan on going back and forth to the bubble with your fleet carrier? So that's my suggestion. That's the easiest way to colonize, is to focus, no matter where it is. It could be ice, it could be high metal content, it could be rocky, it could be whatever it is. You can, as long as you build 2 refineries, you're over 100%. So your station is getting 100% refinery stuff. So you got to build 2. That means 2 green construction points. So what do you build in orbit? Satellites. Easiest. 2,000 something amount of materials. Those satellites really, really quick. And they give you yellow points. And those yellow points you can build the refine. Well, I think you can build a refinery. I'm not exactly sure whether it's green or yellow at this point. I think it's yellow. No, it's green. You need green. Afterwards, you can build something bigger, a medium-sized base that you need yellow construction points with. So first satellites, then something the medium-sized construction that can give you green, right? So it does take a little bit of effort, or you can build green from the get-go. All right. So I need 15 steel and the rest titanium. But that's my philosophy. Build the hub, build the refinery, land and orbit, and you can't go wrong. That's majority of your materials. Then it's just maybe one jump to somewhere to get the rest of the stuff. Right? So that's my opinion. Take it as you will. But once you do that, everything else is easy. Once you do that, everything else is easy. Just start building. Just start building. Right? Building, building, building. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. All right. Some people will build T3s. You don't need to build a T3. Build a T2. It's doable by one person, by solo. You can do it. Build a T2. Or if you can, put a dodec down. Buy the damn dodec. Okay? But that's my suggestion. Once the refinery is there, then add an industrial high tech, and you're good. You're golden. You're golden. That'll be your hub. That will fuel other endeavors around you. God knows the hubs that I built already have benefited a bunch of people because they're colonizing the area. It's hard without a place to go for everything you need. It's hard to do colonization. Okay? It's really damn hard. So, the further you go out into the bubble, the worse it's going to be. Because you don't have people building hubs. They just keep on doing T1s as far as the eye can see. So, yep. As far as I can tell, at this point, I don't know if they're going to be fixing the landing gear issue on the forums and everywhere else. There's a lot of people complaining about it. Because literally they can't even land on a flat surface with the Caspian. And it's supposed to be able to do that. I personally could not land on a rocky surface or be in between mountains. I couldn't land on it. I gave up. And when you're power scanning, you're going from place to place. You want to go fast. You don't want to wait on the elephant that you're riding on. So far they didn't say anything about fixing that. I don't know when they will fix it, if they will. But like I said before, I do believe that the Caspian is not an explorer, but an assault ship. And no one would have bought it if you said Caspian assault ship. That's why they bought Explorer, because they can actually go exploring in it. Right? Absolutely. I'll be doing the escape pod method for the CMMs, which is my favorite method. It is my favorite method. The water, I'm gonna have to go with my T8 to a location deeper within the system and get the water. But that comes later. That'll be the last thing I get. Then I will transport this ship to the T1, which is relative. It's pretty close. It's not far away. But my Panther Clippers have no jump range. They're unengineered. So and they have no boosts or anything like that. So if they're getting 11 light year jump range, like right now this one has, what's the jump range? 19 jump range, and loaded it's about 11. That means I'm gonna have to jump 8 times to get to that location. So that's why I'm loading up a fleet carrier. And then based on my starting time, okay, plus 30, because I started 30 minutes earlier. Based on my starting time, I'll see how long it takes me to fill up a T1. It shouldn't take me more than 2 hours, I think, or an hour and a half. And then unloading, maybe an hour and a half. Yep. Okie dokie. Nice and slow through the slot. Please go slower. Please go slower. Oh yeah. So I had a cup of coffee. That didn't make me feel better. Last night I got the chills and I got like I was feverish. That's why I cut the stream so short. Noticed I wasn't speaking much. You know, my daughter must have come home with something. She goes to school with 600 other kids. She's always bringing home something. And as soon as I pick her up, she gets in the car. Oh, I said, oh, I'm going to be sick. I know it. I know I'm going to be sick. She's sniffling. She's coughing. I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm going to be sick. So last night I was like, oh no. Oh no. Go see that video from Grimalis. Let me see if I can find it. Because it is 46 million in 10 minutes. That's pretty damn good if you think about it. $46 million in 3.5 10 minutes. Where's my dear friend? He'll be doing that all day. Where's Stixx? He'll be doing that all day. He needs the cash flow for his squadron carrier, for his alt. If you have a squadron, also, here's the appeal. If you have a squadron, you don't want to come in my squadron. You don't want to. I understand. You don't have to join up. We can form an agreement, a concordat, and concordant. We can form an agreement, and we can be allies and do things together. Each other's benefits. Let me see, Grimolas. I'm trying to find the video. Yeah, I agree. They end up, what's his face? Mars advertised it first. Grimald's picked up on it. You know. But the market, he made a lot of money off of silver. So the market is, they're paying a lot for that. And there is a lot in stock the last time I saw that. So try it. A few times get you 2, 3, 400 million. Right? Actually, the biggest moneymaker you guys don't realize is transporting materials. Just at bottom prices. Basic bottom prices. No boost to it, or no, no cut, no discounts. You basically can make a $1.2 million every time you transport. $1.2 million every time you transport.
Greetings, commanders, and
materials, especially steel, CMMs, and titanium. Okay, here's the link for Grimalis, and who is in Squadron. And he has that money-making idea. I mean, it's worth a try. It's worth a try, right? For me, this is a money-making idea, because how many times do I transport titanium? And even on T1, you transport dozens of times, you're going to make some good money. Even without any kind of discounts or any bumps up in price, right? So, just a thought. Besides, he's our boy. He's actually our friend. He's in Squadron with us, so that's why I'm pumping the video. Go and see it. Best monies I use are systems like Cubio. Once ranked up, you get 50 million transport missions. Very nice. I haven't really gone on any money-making things. I really haven't. I'm okay with the amount of money I got right now. I mean, if you tell me that in the near future we're gonna have a dreadnought or some kind of destroyer or some kind of ship that we can go in combat with, and it's gonna cost us 100 billion, then I actually go crazy trying to get 100 billion, but I don't think there's anything like that in the near future. I might even bring a fleet carrier to Colonia. Who knows? And just permanently leave it there. And then go to Beagle's Point. Leave one there. I have enough to leave it anywhere I want, right? A couple more runs, then I get my 5,000. Then I will go do CMM composites. And after that I'll be almost finished. Gotta do some mining. Haven't done mining in a while. Oh, 07 Tortoise, how are you, brother? What did be, my brother from another mother? Oh, Tortoise, I named that T2 Tortoise Landing. And it has a nice copper silver kind of outside shell. FYI. Tortoise Landing. So your name again is immortalized forever. Hey Tortoise, we're probably going to have a squadron meeting. It's going to be light, not really heavy duty or anything like that. I want to talk about the new initiative. I want to recruit about 10 people. I myself have 8 squadron carriers, fleet carriers, and a squadron carrier, right? So that can outfit about 10 T1s. 10 T1s with probably a little bit left over. But with everything else that's out there, with all the other squadron carriers that are out there among our group, it's probably likely that we'll have like 15 or so. So we want to head towards a specific spot. I'm not going to mention where. That eventually will colonize as a squadron. And maybe change the name to the Dragon Lair. We'll see. But pretty soon, maybe Sunday, maybe Sunday evening. Sunday evening. You know, for like 20-30 minutes. I don't know. 20-30 minutes. That's it. And then we can talk about the Endeavor. Man, she is moving so slow. Oh, goodness. And it's okay if you don't have a squadron carrier. If you don't have... It's okay. Because we need hands. We just need extra hands. Because we'll have a squadron carrier. I mean, we'll have a squadron carrier. If you don't have a fleet carrier, it's okay. The extra hands is what we need. So this way we can just transport stuff to and fro from the squadron carrier, from the fleet carriers. Form kind of a conveyor. One is done. One system is done. They'll go back to the hub, load up, right? The next one is being built. So we just keep doing that until we run out of fleet carriers. That's just an opinion. But 20,000 tons, if there's 10 of us, 2 trips in a Panther Clipper is all we need to do. And there'll be Panther Clippers on the squadron carrier. So you don't even need to have that. Just my opinion. Titanium. All right, so that's 9. Stixx is bringing 2 of his. That's 11. I'm not sure if. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have enough. Don't worry. We'll have enough. As long as you're able to help a little bit, that'll be great. Oh, yeah. Come on. All right. Yeah, we'll have people that don't have squadron carriers. It's okay. I don't know if Jack is coming. I'm afraid to ask. But it's completely voluntary, so if he doesn't want to come, it's okay. Oh, there's a few others. Ogre Bee might come. Witch Hunt is coming. We need the hands. That's basically what we need. Because there'll be PCs, PC2s on the squadron carrier. I mean, if you have a Panther Clipper, great. But we need hands. Because we can always load up the squadron carriers. Right? But if we have enough people, we can do it fast. Like, think, 10 people, 20,000 duns, 2,000 each, right? That's 2 runs of a Panther Clipper, and then the T1's done. So that's about 7-8 minutes, the most, right? So every 10 minutes or so, we can build a T1. You got me? Comprende? And that part probably won't be streaming, by the way. I won't be streaming that. I get you. Everyone has their own thing. Anyway, Big news, guys. The store, Elite Dangerous and Odyssey are on sale in the store. Pretty deep discounts. $13 for both. It's not the $2.50 that it was before, but $13 is pretty cheap. Should I get a ninth of count? That would be 9 fleet carriers. Oh, God. I'm not worried about cost. The two community goals gave me $2 billion, and I just went out to California ATM and took out another $1 billion. And every time I do colonization, like I said, is 1.2 million a run. So large stations, I can get 100 million out of that. So I'm not concerned about cash. I'm not concerned about cash. Oh, yeah. We might have Daddy-O build some tracks out there also, so we can have some good old fun racing around. I'm sure there's plenty of like pictures opportunity out there. That's some good old fun out there. All right. All right, one more. Mm-hmm. The fleet carrier is really close, so I really like that. So, if you don't have your suit finished, if you don't have your weapons finished, please finish them. Just take the materials that are on the squadron carrier and finish up your upgrade. No refund necessary. You don't have to give it back or contribute anything. It's there for you. So I really would appreciate you guys using it, so I don't have to sell it for nothing at the bartender, because I need to make room for colonization. Not colonization, for our endeavor. I need at least 5,000 tons to be lost, or so. So please upgrade your suits and guns. That would be nice. And if you're not in a squadron, feel free to join mine. All is welcome. But if you don't want to join my squadron, we can form a little bit of an alliance, right? We help you, you help us. As we grow and build, and we're going to have a lot more resources. So, smaller squadrons can benefit from that. And they can become our friends, and we can be their friends. Hold hands and sing Kumbaya in a circle. I might want to sing that song right now. Who wants to sing with me? Jack, you want to sing Kumbaya? Let's sing Kumbaya. Do you remember that song? Of course you do. You're from that generation. I'm from that generation. So, in this building that I'm in, right? There's always this one girl that her name's Elena. We're going up and down the elevator. I always see her, right? Well, she had a kid and she's wearing sweats to work. I'm like, what kind of work is she doing? So I know it's tech something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, she started saying something, and she had her friends next to her, so she wanted to brag with some shit. So she said something about American and all that. Made me feel a little uncomfortable, right? So when she walked out of the elevator, I said, Lena, really great to see that you're putting so much effort into your clothing. That style, it just looks like you just got out of bed and came to work. Then the doors closed. That was great. I got my revenge. So today she was dressed really nice, right? So she got into the elevator. And I said, oh, you put some effort in your clothes today. I'm so bad. I think she likes me. I like her too, but not like that. Let's see. We want to see how much titanium. We need another 500. 5, 3, 4. And we have 5177 titanium. So we need 357 titanium. Actually, we don't need to go back here. We can actually do it on the other station. So we can send the carrier over to the ground port. I hope you guys don't mind me telling you stories like these. These are things that happen in my life during the day. Right? And here. Okay. So we can get the titanium from the ground port. Once, before they get married, a Chinese woman will dress up, will look fancy, we'll shave everywhere. It'll be she looks like a supermodel, right? Her hair is glistening in the sun. Yeah, she's wearing all the right clothes, right? After she gets married, she's in sweats. Then she comes to work in sweats. And these fucking shoes that look like they're slippers, like she just got out of bed. Oh god, I'm like, I guess the boss doesn't give a shit what they look like when they come to work. Okay, so I need to go to ground settlement, right? Yes. Drakkster's Forge. So let's go there. I enjoy real life stories too. I really do. Yeah. Which is cool. Okay. So this one has my CMM composites, so I'm going to be loading up titanium and CMM composites. But before I do that, I'm going to just take a little break to use the little boy's room. You know, I hate this gravity well crap. What happened to this game? There's nothing but gravity wells. Okay, I've been twirling around like a ballerina. Yeah, a lot of gravity well, more than usual actually. I mean, even when I have the brakes on, I'm like not thrusting, nothing like that. I still get gravity well on. Which, in the middle of nowhere, I'm not even near a planet, so I'm getting gravity well. So, unless they have black holes all over the place, I don't know why I'm getting gravity wells. If I do get another account, that means I can have a 5th dodec. I probably will not be streaming the Endeavor, not until we get to the very end. So, we won't be doing that. Mars kind of did the same thing. He said, "Oh, look, we're in North American. How'd they end up in North American?" They were planning it beforehand, way in advance, and then they just got there and they declared, "Hey, we're in North America. This is our new location." Anyway, so how's your mornings and afternoons if you're in Germany, in England? You know, my favorite thing about gaming across the world is that, you know, like people like Jackson, Jack, Romulus, Orgsby, everybody's somewhere else. They're in England, Germany, Portugal. They're everywhere. Alright, so I'm here. Key method in hauling CMM composites from the surface, eliminating one trip, and that is to do the escape pod method. Notice, first issue, you are dying every time you use the escape pod method. So if you do have bounties, make sure you turn those bounties in. Not necessarily bonds, but bounties. So we're going to check that right now and make sure that we've turned in all of our bounties and we are good to go. So we got this one, but it's a codex discovery, doesn't count. No other bounties. Your universal cartography should be checked. Hand it in. If you have some, make sure you hand it in, and so that it's not wiped and you lose all that. Like right now, I would have lost 3.6 million so far, right? And then let's see. Anytime now. And another 1.6 million. So I would have lost 5.2 million. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so now I want to actually recall Hyperbole 2. Alright, which would take 5 minutes to recall. It will cost you some money to recall the ship, but don't forget, you're making money on transport. Okay? So I got one here in port. I'm recalling the second one. I'm going to load up. First, I'm going to load up the titanium because we still need some more titanium, right? 357. 357 tons of titanium. And the rest in CMM composites. Okay. Now, I'm going to fly with the ship into orbit, land on the fleet carrier, offload all the materials, and then go to the escape pod and come back down. Well, at that time, the other ship has already arrived, and I will make that one my primary, recalling the one that I just went to the fleet carrier with, loading up, and then going back up with the other ship. So we're going to watch us do that right now, but our fleet carrier is probably not in orbit yet. So I will take this time to go to the little boy's room, AFK for just a few seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, it should be already in orbit, or at least close. The other ship probably already came, right? No one hasn't come yet. Let's take a look to see where it is. In 46 seconds it'll be here. It should only take you 5 minutes to go from port to fleet carrier. And the time that it takes for the other ship to transport down to the surface, that's how long it should take you to get there. Now, why would you do this? It eliminates you going back down, flying down towards the planetary surface, right? You do an instantaneous travel. And that's why I said you need to clear out your bounties because they're going to be gone, including your universal cartography. Oh, and your scans for genomics. Vista Genomics. So there's our ship. We just heard the click. Right? So now we're going to go into orbit and find our fleet carrier that's right there. So it cuts about 5 minutes off travel time. So if you do this every time, should be about 5 minutes, right? Unless you're stuck in a Braven tunnel. Loading screen. And there's our fleet carrier. Why is our fleet carrier over there? We want our fleet carrier to be here. Gonna boost a little bit, get out of the gravity. And there it is, should be there. Now it says it should already be there. Okay, need to boost a little bit more. The reason I'm doing this here is because this planet actually has some pretty high gravity. I think it's 1.6, 1.7. So it's a bitch to get off the planet. Easy to land, bitch to get off of. Stick around, I'll show you how to get your fleet carrier right next to the Pathfinder ship, the colonization ship. So this way, transferring stuff to and fro is a lot easier. Coming soon. So what are your plans for Christmas? What are your plans for Christmas? Be careful with dry trees. They usually burn down the house. That's not the problem if you have plastic trees. Oh, here's some news. Yamix decided to wash his hair. Recently he found a colony of cockroaches living in it and decided to finally take a bath and wash his hair. That is some really good news. I'm sure all of Europe is pleased that the Latvian has washed his hair. In other words, in other news, the Vatican has decided to upgrade Mechan to Vice Pope. Vice Pope. This is for all the great work he's done in the Concordat. Further details, news at 11. Okay, so once I dump my stuff onto the ship, right? I'm going to disembark. And go to the escape pod. Yeah, it's hard to do. That's hard to do, old virgin. I'm in a satanic, godless country. So it's kind of hard to do that here. I'll probably only take Christmas Day off. These guys don't believe in Christmas, so I can't give them more than 2 days off. I said, okay, go take the Christmas. Oh, thank you. Yeah. They don't like free, so if you give them stuff for free, they wonder if you're gonna fire them or something. Okay, so now we're at the escape pod, right? I just unloaded our ship, disembarked, came to the escape pod, and because we landed on the surface, it should take us back to the surface, to the location, right? It should take us to that location that we landed on. Okay, old virgin. We'll leave you alone too. So here's Drakkster's Forge, right? That's where I came. Now, what you're going to have to do is make sure that you recall the ship that's now currently at the fleet carrier, right? So you're going to recall that ship, Hyperbole 1. You're going to recall it. Make sure it's recalled, because sometimes it doesn't work. Make sure you see those dashes. Okay, so it's working. And you're going to make this one as the main ship. Hyperbole 2. Okay. Okay, so now they're going to tell us that our ship is ready. Where's that guy with the yellow shoes? He's somewhere around here. And then we're gonna go. This doesn't look good. Okay, so it's ready. We're gonna go to our ship, and we're gonna load up on CMM composites and ceramic composites. This saves you probably a good 5 minutes, maybe more. Yes, it is costly a little bit, but when you're dealing with tens of thousands of CMM composites, I would rather do this and save time. Okay, so now I'm going to get some CMMs. Get some. CMMs. And we're going to go to ship. Now we recall the other one, right? So this one is going back up to the ship. So, old virgin, are you going to be playing video games in this time period between Christmas and New Year's, or are you just going to shut off everything and try not to set the house on fire? I'm still not in good position yet. Alright. You know, I love when a Chinese person tells me they don't believe in God. Says, I don't believe in God. I believe in science. I believe in communism. I said, that's great. Do you know that Karl Marx believed in the devil? He wrote poems and letters of love and affection for the devil. So he believed in God. He believed in the devil too. No, this is not true. Yeah, this is true. Would you like me to read one of his poems to the devil? Yeah. It's that kind of Christmas. Some of them celebrate Christmas. Like you'll see stores and malls and all that. They decorate because they like to be like the West. You know. And these bigger cities have lots of, tourists. So they want the tourists to feel comfortable and go and spend their money at these malls and stuff. So it happens. And there's the fleet. And that's my ship. That's the indication my ship just arrived, right? So that's 5 minutes. That's how long it took for my ship to get from the fleet carrier to Drakkster's Forge. Right? Okay. Let's see, what do we got for inventory here? CMM composites. We got 2173. We got our steel and our titanium, right? So we need 4508 CMM composites. 4508 CMM composites. We had 2173. So we need about 2 more trips. And then I think we'll be done. At least in this system, because I have to go get water, right? So the reason I'm doing colonization, that I'll probably do colonization Sunday, Monday, or whatever, because I want to finish off my claims that I was doing to Drakkster's Bridge and get those ready for our endeavor and start loading up the fleet carriers with material, and then going down to our meeting point, you know, where we're gonna end up, our staging area, where we're gonna end up taking off. And we're gonna do one by one. We're gonna take off one by one. Line up the fleet carriers, conveyor style, and then just start colonizing. Alright. We will learn, everyone will learn what we're doing at the squadron meeting. Please be there if you can. It will be soon, maybe even this weekend. I'm waiting for my partner in crime to wake up and say something besides snore. So when he wakes up and he's on, we can do some scheduling. I don't know when you guys are going to be on, but see if you, it's going to be in Discord. It won't be televised. So please come to the squadron meeting, and where we'll talk about the Dragon's Lair. Or the DL. I shortened it. Acronym. They were up really late last night. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Look at that beautiful ship. It's my favorite. Local service. Let's get some CMMs. $45 away. $1 a.m. in the morning. My God. Oh yeah, they were. I got up like 6 o'clock. They were still up. So it's like 5 in the morning. They were still chatting. Oh my God. $1.65 Gs. This planet has 1.65 Gs, so it's a little bit of a challenge getting off the ground. Yeah, I woke up and all of a sudden I got this idea. Why don't I plot a course by steel? Where can I find steel, the closest location? So I found 600 light years from that location, which is not bad in the galactic terms. 600 light years is not bad. So I found a new route, which I think will be better. But it doesn't really matter till we actually start colonizing, because Spanch and all this stuff is awful. They don't really do a good job anymore. Like, I'm always off on the exobiology. It says 1 or 2, then I go scan the planet and there's 4 on there. I'm like, okay. I'm not complaining about that though, but it would be nice to know that I could finish pretty quick instead of planning on scanning for 10,000 light years. Oh, and I think Witch and was building an AFK ship, which is a brilliant idea. If you don't have one, you should get one. Every night, 20 million, right? Multiply that by 365 nights. That's not a bad haul, right? It's, 7.3 billion a year. That could fuel your fleet carrier or squadron carrier. Okay, so inventory-wise, let's see what we got. CMMs is 3471. And then we need 4508. $1037, and the rest in ceramic composites, etc., etc. So 2 more runs, maybe. 2 more runs. Okay. Question is, are you guys gonna get an alt account? $13 is pretty low. But they'll probably lower the prices again for the first quarter. Try to boost sales. Because their balance sheet needs to look good. And I'm sure across the board their balance sheet looks like utter crap. Okay. So we need 1037 CMN composites and another 500 ceramic and all the other goodies, right? This is the escape pod method. You only have to travel one time. That is up to the ship. If you're not doing this, you should be, since the devs have not nerfed it and will probably never nerf it in the future. Okay, so I'm getting that one, and I'm going to recolor this one. Alright. There we go. We spent a lot of time playing this game, not a lot of time sleeping. Okay. I should do some exploration, but I want to do it. I want to do it at Colonia and beyond. You know, like go to a different part of the galaxy. Maybe not do ground, because I won't be able to land anywhere. Okay, so 1037 CMM composites. And that'll end our need for CMMs. Okay. And let's see what else we need. We got food cartridges. We got liquid oxygen. We got all these goodies here. We need power generator, and we need 19 of them. Okay. And then we need water purifiers. We need 38 of those. Okay. And we got aluminum done. We have copper. Do we have copper? We have copper. Yes. We need computer components. Technology, computer components. Speak of the devil. 62. Okay. And then water will probably be the last thing we need. We got non-lethal water and the medical supplies. So we're gonna go up. But this time around, when we get back down, we're not gonna recall the ship because we're done. So we're actually just gonna take the ship that's already gone down there. Hyperbole 1. And we're going to take that home with the remaining amount of things that we need. Okay. Man, it's taking too long. Let's go before a pirate picks me up. Okay, so the other Panther Clipper has already arrived, based on that noise, at Drakkster's Forge. Come on. Usually I'm used to it finishing by now. Okay, here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go down to go get the ship. I'm gonna go down using the escape pod to get the other ship that's there, and then bring the remaining things that I need, which is the ceramic composites. That's the last thing that's there that I need. Okay. Okay, so pretty much almost finished, right? We got the CMMs, we just need water and ceramic composites. We got the power generator. Oh, we need the medical diagnostic equipment. We got the water purifiers. We got computer components. We got CMMs. So we need the ceramic composites, medical diagnostic equipment, and the water. Well, we can go to another system nearby and get the water. That would probably be the best thing to do, since making 2 trips on a T8 is not my cup of tea. And I can probably get the medical diagnostic equipment there also. And I can take the Panther Clipper, because it's really, really close. I should do engineering on these guys. I've been avoiding it. I really have. I've been avoiding it like the plague. But most of these alts don't. I'm not gonna do engineering because I don't need to. Okay, so now we're going down. Our ship is already there, but we're not gonna recall the one we came in already, because we're done. We're done with this station, right? So all we're gonna do, all we need is get the ceramic composites, and then the water, and then medical diagnostic equipment, right? But those two we can find in the system. I can get it from our system here, but I don't feel like doing... I mean, it's not a big deal. We can do a few trips. Probably be easier to do those trips instead of going there to the other system. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's take the T8 out.
If you need any, wonderful. Take your time.
And we can put that beautiful color on it. And I really like that. Okay, so the hyperbole, we're going to use this ship, right? It's in the port. Okay, we're retrieved. Come on. Okay, goodbye. See you later. Wait for this ship to come. Okay. Okay. So we're going to get 521 ceramic composites. Okay. Almost done loading for the carrier. We're at 2 hours. About what I need. Yeah, I saw that, dude. Just move the carrier to where it was. Not a big deal. Sure. Do whatever you want with it, man. No biggie. I saw it, but done with the SE tonight. You don't need to you don't need to. Again, no refunds. You don't need to fuel it. Remember what I said? No refunds. Yeah, just put it back to where it was. Because I think Stixx was using it there or something. I'm sure we'll move it again sometime in the near future. We'll move it to the staging area. Ah, don't feel bad. Come on. Please. Okay, just a reminder, Mr. Jeezy. I did a little bit of work on each account on both CGs. Community goals, right? I have 8 accounts. I made 2 billion. Because each one I did a little bit of work, it gave me 100, 110, 115, whatever it was. Combined, it was 2 billion. Okay? So the things that I can do, you can't. I'm not bragging or anything, I'm just saying. Because I always believe in having more. That's why I'm like wrestling with the idea of having number 9. And number 9 is actually a better number for me, right? Than 8. 8 is a Chinese thing. 9 is better for me. But anyway, and I reconnected. Yeah, so don't worry about replenishing. If I needed it, I would ask. Say, please, everybody contribute. I'm not like other people asking for things. And I turn the heat on in this room, and then my 2 computers are like 80 Celsius. So this room is like a steam bath. I literally can just, go completely naked because I'm sweating to death. Yeah, if I ever need materials or anything like that, I'll ask you guys. If I ever need help, colonization, I'll ask you guys. The only thing I'm gonna ask is if the squadron can somehow participate a little bit in this endeavor so we can build a home. We can have our own home instead of being spread out all over the place. The place is pretty far, but the bubble will catch up. So I'm not worried about that. And it's got a really good, it really is a good place for mining. So you can make a ton of money there. And now that I know that local trick that I saw with the T3s, I actually feel like doing the same thing so we can kind of do that on another planet somewhere else. Do that trick, make money. Okay. They built 2 T3s next to each other, one contrary to the other, one requiring materials from the other. Okay, so what they did was one is an extraction, one is I think industrial. So this way, they actually, what they're doing is they just fly back and forth selling silver and gold to the industrial, and they make 46 million a shot. But you can build that too, so it's not like it's exclusive to those people. Okay, so now I want to go with my T8. So I'm going to take my T8 out and get water and medical diagnostic equipment. But before I do that, I'm going to give it a paint job. Superbium. My T8 is named Superbium. livery. Yeah, so it looks like the two ground settlements, the two T3s. And because it's T3s, they have a pretty amazing need. Look at that. That's really nice. Look at that. I like that. And it cost me nothing. That's beautiful. Okay. Now, let me see what my... I think I'm missing cargo rack. I think the other one has cargo rack. Let me see. Replace. Oh, it's an hour away. HIP 90578. Never collected the cargo rack. Can you believe that? Alright, we'll just leave it there. Let's go get some water. And where do we go get our water? Somewhere where Kkixx says water doesn't exist. An agricultural station. So I'm going to leave the ship here and do a couple of runs. Too fast. All right. Yeah, so check it out. I put the actual video of Grimaldus. He actually has a video on it, but you can actually build your own T3s and do that. You don't have to do that his own or that other person's. You can do that non-stop. So once you build those T3s, you can just keep on going. Keep on going, baby. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? They just, I guess, just transport it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. Hey, Kkixx, what's up, buddy? You there? Yes. I hear.
I'm just waking up, so.
Dude, how late did you guys stay up?
Well, I I was out there exploring, and then I figured I'm wasting my time because of the start. That's why I sent you that message.
Yeah, I saw the because I already saw that one. I already plotted it out as a beginning, but the other one is a better beginning.
Because of one fucking system. Now, here's the reason why. Number one, that hub system. It's big.
It is.
That thing's no fucking joke. That whole system.
Yep.
They got carriers. They got carriers surrounding that dodeck. So it wouldn't be easy to load up and get out of there, and there's no sneaking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But,
How many carriers in the station?
Hang on. There was 2 squad carriers there when I was there.
How about carriers?
9 or 10 other carriers. Yeah, like 9 or 10. Okay, so if you started at that system and claimed off of it, you're starting with a very bad fucking system to begin with, because you're only going to go 5 light years. Okay. The system that I gave you is building off a different system inside that bubble, and that's almost at 15 light years off this other system. What I gave you was the actual starting point, the system that would be claimed from the other system. Otherwise, you're moving 5 light years and you're inside their fucking bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw the
bat,
movement.
right off the bat, that's fucking useless.
I saw the movement. I saw the spanch. It goes down, around, and I'm worried about that location, because then we're going to try to load our carriers, right? So how are we going to load our carriers if that location's full?
I think we can get up farther and build something. There was one system that was only like, I think, number 4 on my list, and then I stopped because all I'm doing is wasting time, because we would probably go up that route anyway. But there was a system there that was pretty decent. Only a couple jumps out from now. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think it was a fucking planet with 6 builds on the planet and 2 or 3 in orbit. Wasn't that far. You know, not the perfect place, but that was within like 4 jumps. Leaving their system.
As soon as they see that we're building, they're going to try to undermine us.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to build our own hub up farther, but we're gonna have to get pretty far away.
Yeah, but where do we build from? Because I want to build from them. I want to build off of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could build off that. Like I said, that would be the system I sent you is the one we gotta start with.
Mm-hmm.
The one we claim first.
Yeah, I seen that too. That's actually equidistant to the one that the hub. It's actually equidistant.
Alright, so if that thing kicked out a good set of good set of places, then I can fucking go up that way and find something in the middle to build. Ooh. Cold iced tea. Well, cold iced tea, cold tea. What time is it? Should. It doesn't take long to jump out there. The carriers. I jumped to the target system because it's my alt's account. Nobody can see me. And it was what, 6 jumps? I think it's Stixx. figure like 10 or 12 carriers, or maybe we can make a tiny hub for heavy stuff. Whatever I find, you know.
Now we just gotta get participation, that's all. We gotta get participation, that's it. We need more than 10 people. Because it's gonna be rough if we do less than 10 people. It'll take a very long time. And they definitely have more than 10 people, so...
Yeah, there's 2 different squadrons I've seen out there.
Right. 2 different squadrons, 2 different fleet carriers. Like, how many fleet carriers?
Sure. God, I'm tired.
Okay, give me an AFK. I'll be right back.
There's two different squad carriers that I see there.
I'm gonna go AFK for a second. 1 second.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
let me upload. Okay.
Yeah, they're English and Australian.
Very bad combination.
They got everything. They got the world covered. Time comes.
My point is that they can make a detour and go straight up and do what we're doing very quickly. It's not like there's.
Well, I didn't look.
It's
at
not
the
like
map
they're gonna
of
be
where
grabbing
Galnet
anything, because
was,
there's
are
plenty of stars in the whole galaxy.
they? Hey, how
So.
far past that spot are they?
No, they're halfway to Cape Nebula, but they're also
But
going
how far
south. They're not
past?
going. They're going south. They're going southeast, and they're going northeast, but they're not going west. They're not going towards where we want to go. So, yeah. Maybe we should make an alliance or something just to get them on our side.
Well, that's what I said about the other guys. Find out what direction they're going and go, hey, can we build off you? We're going up here.
I think they're going to the edge of the galaxy.
The other guys are.
Yeah, the Germans.
You guys are going up Cave Nebula.
I don't know where the hell they're
Right
going.
on track for it. They're right on track for the Cave Nebula. They're splitting everything in fucking half. But if they're going to the Drop Nebula, yeah, we might have a problem. But they would be going up.
No, they're gonna take over the bear.
Huh?
Or wherever the fuck that thing is. The next one over. I don't know. They're going in a different direction. They're not going in our direction. But that can change anytime.
But that's a Dodec that's in there. So.
Yeah, but that's a one-time deal. I can build 4 Dodecs, and I might buy another account.
Well, yeah, yeah, I'm looking at it. Fuck, dude,
It's $13. It's $13.
Yeah. No, it's like 10. Or
No,
whatever. It's 8.
the ED is Elite Dangerous is $5, and it's $8 for the Odyssey.
I came out short, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, I can't like until I have 2 computers functioning. It's not worth it.
I got 2 computers functioning.
Because all I did is spend yesterday fucking. I started with my alt because I wanted to get her ground shit, and then I wound up pulling out and going right out there. So I got absolutely nothing done with my alt. But yeah, this one's going this way, that one's going that way. Yeah, if you're streaming or gonna stream, need a little recruitment stream, but
Yeah, I'm trying to recruit. I'm trying to recruit. Otherwise, that's not going to be streamed. The Endeavor is not going to be streamed. It's just going to be whatever else I can do. I'm not going to stream that. But I need. I'm thinking a conveyor. 10 to 15. 10 to 15. Fleet carriers. Oh shit.
If we had 10 carriers that can do 10 instant builds, we're away from 150 light years right off the bat. Ish.
Yeah, that's my point. That's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. That's the point. That's why I want to do that. So we can do it very quickly, and in maybe in 2 hours we can do 150 light years. We do that 2 days in a row, we're already 300 light years out.
You won't be able to do it 3 days in a row unless we had 20 carriers immediately out there.
But if there's more people, my point is there's more people, you can do it very quickly. The first one will be fast. The second one might slow down. We have to go and load up. We have to go load the fleet carriers.
SG probably still have it. I jumped to the target system. Not that system. I didn't jump in anywhere there. Top and then down. I just went in a straight fucking line. Ooh, straight down. And then started working my way back up. But to jump up there, well, you know, consider the system jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. 6 to get there. 6 jumps there. And they were all of them jumps except the very last one were right at 500 light years, like 499, 70, 499, 48.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You know, figure your time there, what, 18 minutes in a perfect world.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the jump. I'm not worried about getting there. Once we're there and we get a hub going, we're in good standing. We're in good shape.
Yeah, but that's your round trip time.
Yeah, we're not going to do a round trip. We're going to go and feed off of them. That was the point. I wanted to find the hub that we can feed off of. It's not their system. It's everybody's system. So we're going to feed off of them.
Oh, shit. I just wasted all that. But
So I don't intend to go back to the bubble to get materials that I can get one jump away in that system.
well, that's what I'm saying. We could get up higher. We can build our own. It doesn't need to be massive. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to come back. That's right.
Why are we going to have to come back?
I didn't check any of the ground stations, but the one thing they didn't have is non-lethal weapons.
No, they have non-lethal in the second one. You didn't see the. They have
I didn't see non-lethal weapons.
no. They have a
I took
T2. They
screenshots
have a
of them.
Coriolis. It's gonna have
Yeah,
non-lethal over there.
Nope. That was the look for when it's scrolled all the way down.
That's not a big deal. We can carry out on the squadron carrier. All right, so I got the water.
Yeah, but like, who needs 10 million copper?
10 million what?
10
Copper?
million copper.
Oh yeah, they got a lot because they got those massive stations. Hey Joey.
What's up?
Hey Joey, what time you coming home from work today?
So I live in Central Time Zone. I'll either, depending on how busy it is, I'll either get off at 4 or 5 a day.
What time is that Eastern?
An hour earlier. So if I get off at 5, it's 6 o'clock Eastern.
6 o'clock Eastern? Okay.
All the snow's gone. And it's
It
raining
depends
like a
on how
mother.
busy it is. I tried to watch the stream on online, and the only way I can watch it is on my phone. Like YouTube won't load.
What's that? Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, you're on the phone?
Yeah, I am now. I'm on my. I'm watching the stream on my phone, but on Edge, it won't even let me sign in. And then on I use Brave. It says YouTube is experiencing a server error.
Oh, so you have Brave and Edge.
Yeah,
You use Chrome?
I do at work. I hate Chrome. Oh, there it is. It's finally working now.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Hey, how about Kick? What do you guys think I should I mean, I already
Blair, yeah.
I signed in already to Kick. I already have a Twitch account, so I was gonna stream all 3 platforms. But they don't save your videos, I think. They don't archive your videos.
Is that Twitch or Kick?
Twitch
The only
doesn't.
one I
They're
went
like 1 month. They only keep it in 1 month. I don't know about Kick.
So
I
they're
have to
more like
see.
live stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or 2 people I watched that streamed it at, but I watched that. Watch Twitch. It's Rumble and YouTube. That's about it. Fuck Twitch. Say that out loud.
Rumble's too political now. It's like not a gaming place anymore.
Everything's
Okay, so the question is, should I buy another account so I can get another
I
Dodex?
mean-
That'll be 5 Dodex that I can
I
build.
mean, for the price, why not? It's what, 60% off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's gonna be, oh, I gotta go do this, I gotta go to get this stuff. He's gonna be pulling his friggin' hair out.
No, dude, I don't need to do that. I was only do that for the stream. All I need to do is just fucking get a fleet carrier and a ship. That's it.
Yeah.
I side Twitch sucks.
Why are you bringing up Twitch now? I'm
I
talking
mean,
about the ninth account.
For the money, I mean, even if you bought it and it just sat there, why not? I mean, it's so cheap right now.
Yeah, because I can build another Dodex. So that'll be 5 Dodex. And somebody else is going to have a Dodec also.
I wasted more.
6 Dodex.
Yeah, I bought the Donut for my other account, just so I have it.
Yeah, I am not turning into this into EverQuest / Eve. I am not gonna end up with 50 fucking accounts. I'll probably get it.
No, I had on my
That's an
DDO account, I had 10 alts, but that was a lot of storage, a lot of mules. So I had 2 primary and 10 alts. Because I couldn't, you couldn't store on one account. You had to store
I
on.
mean, you just look at it as like a character slot in a game.
Yeah,
since
pretty much. You
Frontier
just, but
doesn't do that. Yeah.
you might be playing it once in a while, but not every day.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I
had
know.
16 on my old Guild Wars account. I had like 16 character slots. That's all it is when you have different accounts with Frontier. They don't let you choose which commander. You have to log out and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, that's
It's
annoying.
essentially the same thing.
But it doesn't really matter. That's the thing where that people think the game's weird and don't play it. Is because your character doesn't move and your ship doesn't move. Your character doesn't get better, your ship doesn't get better. It's only the garbage you gotta grind for. And it's locked. You can only hit this level. That's it. That's what the difference is. There's nothing to work for. After your engineering's done, you're just like everybody else. You're not better than somebody else. The only thing there is the skill.
It's quite literally your own sandbox.
no sh-
That's what the point of the game
There's
is.
no shinies. You know,
There's no gold.
shiny.
That's what makes it fun.
Saying that's why everybody is the same. In the end, everybody's the same. And if you don't have like levels to grind for, or grinding levels on a ship, that's fun for most people. They just don't see it. They see it differently, but it is different. It's a sim. I've been saying this for years. This is a sim trying to become a game.
Okay, so check this out. When you're doing your fleet carrier jump, if you want to land right next to the colonization ship, you target it, carrier destination, and set carrier destination because I'm gonna land right next to the squadron, the colonization ship. So now it's targeted. Okay? And this way, I can go there and do very fast unloading.
Oh, so on that you don't click on the planet, you click on the colonization ship.
Yeah, it'll actually be right next to it. It'll be like four light seconds next to it. Whatever, like MS. I don't even know what the fuck they are. Million miles? I don't know. Million meters?
Whatever made up term they made.
I don't know. Whatever it is. It'll be very, very close. It'll be like seconds away.
Did you know that video killed the radio star?
No, not really.
You didn't know that?
Nope.
What? A bobblehead?
Where's a ball? Really? That's the free thing? A freaking bobblehead? Probably
This dude would bitch if he was hung with a new rope.
That's today's? Snowman bobblehead. It looks
like
just
more
like
shit.
Kkixx.
Right, does it have a cigarette in its mouth?
He has a
And a really
he has
depressed
a
look on
carrot
his
where
face,
his nose
big,
should be.
guilty?
Oh, and it's melting.
That's me.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
All you
Right.
guys crying about ship interiors. I just want carrier interiors, something everybody would see.
Oh,
Not
you
a
can
stupid
buy
ship.
the festive jumpers that they're giving away for doing the thing. You can buy them too. And they got the Caspian Explorer Snowflake paint jobs.
That's who flies them. Okay, keep going.
Type 2. And if you don't want to buy one, just don't buy it.
No, there's yeah, I think this snowflake one. I think they're in for all of them.
They got them for the Panther Clipper, the Corsair.
Okay, I posted
Yeah.
the T1 that I'm building right now, which is in the middle of nowhere. It's in the black, in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing nearby either. So this one has pretty high stats compared to the one you said. So it's about 21,000.
Get that free snowman.
21,235 tons of cargo. So I posted that one and maybe go 5% over.
Carriers only take 25,000.
Yeah, but you'll have enough. It'll be 22. It'll be 23,000, something like that, and you'll have 2,000 for tritium.
Maine won't have enough stuff off the ship to get that back.
No, just downgrade it. We'll have the squadron carrier nearby, so you can repair, reload, all that stuff on the squadron carrier. Just get rid of everything. Go down to nitty gritty, down to 0. So you have 25,000 tons of cargo. Or else you don't have to put any tritium. We can put the tritium on the squadron carrier.
I didn't burn that much to get there. I think I could do a round trip with it now.
Okay, so I set the destination.
I think last year doing the Sandra Claus thing, we got with that little box of gifts bobblehead thing. So this year we got the little snowman.
Okay. Ten minutes to jump. I like the snowman. That's nice. Check this out, guys.
Yeah.
He's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, this is not the best thing in the world, but it's not bad.
I don't have anything. Shit.
I just put a bunch of snowmen. Look at them. They have that. Their black eyes looking at me like a Thargoid, wanting to eat me alive. So right now it's like they're not too exciting. There's a few things that are exciting, right? All right.
Maybe his little hat jiggles around or something.
Maybe his head jiggles.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
like
that's why they
Kkixx's
call
head jiggles
Yeah.
around.
They call it a bobblehead. For that.
Yeah, it's a bobblehead, so it should jiggle.
He's got junk in the trunk.
That would be a bobble butt.
All right, so figure out a time when we can all
100%,
get together,
yeah.
dude. We can have a meeting. Figure out a time. I wrote some notes in the Dragon Lair channel, which I will actually close, and it will be open to only a few people.
Did
Okay.
you send me the revised list or no?
Yeah, it's in the Dragon Lair. Look in the Dragon Lair. Text channels. The Dragon Lair. And you have a whole bunch of things there. The top one illumines 500, the bottom one water purifies 38. But it's the highest amount that I've seen. This is like 21
Say
21,000 aluminum. 21,832 tons. So hopefully but we'll add stuff to the squadron carrier, so we have excess. They might be planning the same shit. Because this is like, what, 10 in one spot? But they're closer to another location than if they're going all the way up
That's
there.
not saying how far ahead they are. I can go up there. I just
They're halfway to the cave, dude. They're halfway to the cave. I said that a million times. You're not paying attention.
They're going to cave.
They're going to
No.
cave. They're going to
But
cave.
I
now.
wasn't checking in front to see where the fuck they were going.
I did.
Like in the other systems.
I did. They're not in front. They're going to the sides. They're coming from the side, from the lower part. I think they branched off somebody else, maybe the Germans, and then they're going to the cave.
Fuck, they get out of the cave.
And after that, they'll probably go to the other one. What was that? Bear Claw, whatever the hell it is. Okay.
Well, that was a hell of a good breakfast. Ate my life. Anyhow. So tired when I logged off, I just even set up my AFK shit.
Okay. So we're going to transfer over to, let's see where we're going to land. I want to make sure we have a good location. So 6 minutes to jump. Let's see it. I always like to see it jump. Dude, you sound like
So
you're
is this,
dying.
he does like
Fucking shit, man. Holy shit, dude. You need a
fried
doctor.
potatoes.
You don't need
Listen,
you don't
I
need a
get
sandwich.
back
You need a
in
doctor.
I need a
he needs a med kit.
I need me a carton of Newports for the fucking New Year.
He needs some Pall Malls and some Camels without a filter. What my grandpa used to smoke.
You gotta go out like you came in. Newports or nothing.
With a vagina?
That'd be a bitch trying to get back in.
So
or
is
it's
this
been a bitch trying to
system
get back
here
in.
part of the build that you're doing, or did you just get a new system because you were bored?
No, I just got this one's like a month ago. Well, it's not part of the thing.
What?
I just wanna
Well, how's the system colonization ship still there?
where?
Are you on your
He's that
stream
late.
right now?
He's that late. Yeah, he's that late.
Are you down to
Yeah.
like a day or something before
Pretty much.
before you lose it?
Pretty much.
Oh.
What about 20, 25 minutes?
25.
No, as soon as I'm done with these last two claims, I'll start loading, then they'll we'll go to the staging area. I'll go to the staging area.
Hey, can I throw a wrench in your plans? I need some people to help me with my T2 in my system so I can finish it.
And I got a T2 also. Sure. How many? What do you need?
I haven't started it.
Oh yeah, I haven't started either. There we go. We're both at the
Oh,
beginning.
well, okay, we'll help each other. Oh damn, I gotta go to work.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna put the stream on my phone.
You know, the thing about life is you absolutely positively don't have to do anything you don't want to do. When people realize that, the world will be a better place.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I don't want to get on these guys' radar. As soon as we get on the radar, they'll mobilize. They'll be like a fucking pack of hornets.
They'd be like, "Ooh, what are they doing?"
And all of a sudden, oh,
Well, I could blow shit up, but blowing stuff up.
All right, I'll message you on Discord when I'm leaving work.
okay, all right. I'll be
have a good day.
up early, doing things. Probably unloading.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna
Okay.
unload tonight.
Okay.
All right, man. See you later.
Later.
Video killed the radio.
All right, so we are jumping. We are jumping, dude. We're jumping.
I'm gonna keep saying it till it's in everybody's head. Video killed the radios. Da, 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 da.
I think the squadron carrier
Give me an
should have
update.
been the fleet
Give me an
carrier.
updated list.
Instead of
Updated
5
list
billion, it
of
would have been
where I ought to
25
go.
billion. Because there's too many fucking fleet carriers all over the place. You can't even get into some systems. You can't even get into some systems. They're blocking everything. You can't even
Who's
get into
blocking
some
what?
systems.
Ooh, what?
No, I mean fleet carriers. There should have been 25 billion. We should have gotten a squadron carrier, not a fleet carrier. Originally. Because there's too many fleet carriers. It's just like colonization. If you raise the price to 100 million, you're not going to see that many freaking star systems. And if we can cluster, instead of daisy chaining, just cluster using a mega ship as a colonization point. We call in the mega ship. We pay a price. We call in the mega ship. It comes. We colonize from that mega ship. I came up with brilliant ideas, but they're wasted. Because then we wouldn't have daisy chains all over the fucking place. People would be, there'd be clustering all over the
Bubbles.
little bubbles.
Bubbles within bubbles.
Yeah, so it'd be like little bubbles, little over here, over there. There wouldn't be any daisy chaining.
I see plans within plans.
Yeah.
I know I'm on a Dune kick. You know, the real Doom, the original. That's me being bitter, by the way.
Yeah, you need to let go of the bitterness so your soul can be free.
Oh, wise man once said, if you have hate in your heart, let it out. Chappelle skit. Okay, am I not blowing anything up? Yeah, I'll be back. I got sorry.
Goodness. Alright, so we are going to the system where I want to colonize, but I'm probably not going to unload right now. I'm probably going to unload tomorrow. At least some of it, until I have to go to, I don't know, I was going to go with Joey to, Colonia. To form the loop thing. Oh, you're back. Okay, so where are we in this? So let's take a look where the freaking, let's see where the thing is. Where are we?
Click. That's it. That's good.
Come on.
That's lame. Okay, it's not actually. So,
You know, they
kidding
love
me.
black
Here's another
screens.
Hang on.
Okay, so we're there. What's he doing? I don't even know what he's doing. Okay, so there's our station. Doesn't show on this map.
Then I have like 3 updates in a row.
Okay, let's get up and go to our ship and see where we are.
Okay, so I don't have an updated list, right? You didn't send it to me?
No, I did not yet. I'll use that list tomorrow morning and I'll kind of figure it out. I really need to go out there. That's why I asked Corvus to do it, but...
Just generate me a list. Well, he's still on the other side.
Yeah.
Just generate me a list. Give it to me. I'll follow it. And if there's anything good, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Just go. Just go.
The last 200 light years is not showing. It's like 200 light years or something like that. So,
Yeah, they kind of
FYI.
get a little sparse up that way.
Okay. So,
No, still might be better going from the other side, even though it's more.
it's 20 more. 25 more.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Let's see where I'm at in the system. So here's the colonization ship, 8.21. What's an MN? It's million meters or is it million miles?
Megameters, so it'd be what? That mega is a million, ain't it?
Mega, was it million? Million meters.
It's actually megameters.
Megameters, okay. So 8.21, very close to the Vindicator. Okay. So I'm gonna cut the stream here, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And please make sure you subscribe, check the like button, leave a comment, notification bell. Join our squadron. We sure need you. And I will see you guys tonight if you're on the East Coast. If you're in Australia, it's in the morning. I will be going to Colonia for a few hours. Then I'll be back with a loop. I'm going to try to loop. 07 Commanders.